Hey, what's up guys, it's Grizzy here, bringing you a Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai campaign. So, we have 3 teams on each side, which are kind of the sides that verse each other, and for the Shogunate, it's the actual empires that support the Shogun, and for Imperial, it's the people that support the Emperor. Pretty much, I'm pretty sure Imperial gets better gun troops, for the most part, while the Shogun gets a little bit better melee units. In general, but it's not a huge difference, it's just a little bit of a difference. And from watching people on YouTube, it seems like almost everybody is picking the Imperial factions, mainly the Tosa. So I think I'm going to do the Shogunate, and I'm going to pick the Nagoaka, and I'm going to try using rifle units mostly, and trying to advance my modernization to compete with those of the Imperial. I'm going to be just doing a short campaign for now, for my first campaign. My second one I might switch it to actually do a long one and try to play all the way through. And for me, I'm going to put the game difficulty altogether on hard, because I find the game a little bit too easy on normal. Just kind of run through everyone, and on hard I actually feel like I have a chance to lose, so that's the way we're going to do it. You know, I guess I can let the cinematic play since it's going to be the first time I'm uploading a campaign, so hope you guys enjoy.
After the Sengoku Jidai, peace reigned for 200 years. In Kyoto, the emperor continued as divine head of state. But real power was held by the Tokugawa Shogunate. For 2 centuries, they ruled with absolute authority. Japan prospered. The people were content. In 1853, American warships changed everything. The Shogun welcomed the West and signed the Treaty of Peace and Amity. The gates to Japan were open. Trade was established, but the agreements favored the Western powers. The economy faltered, and the people suffered. In 1863, the emperor overruled the shogun. An imperial decree ordered the expulsion of all Western powers. 10 years of diplomacy cast into the sea. The Western powers gave their answer.
Prepare to run out the guns. On my command, fire!
The emperor brought death to his people. The imperialists would pay for their misguided actions. Order had to be restored. To strengthen our position, the Shogun allied with the French. We will study their ways and discover their secrets. Only then can we destroy the fools around the Emperor and return honor to Japan. The Shogun must be victorious.
Huh. There was a really long and epic cinematic. And I'm pretty sure it went a lot longer than
the Makino family once served as retainers to the Tokugawa when they ruled Mikawa province. Now,
I'm like rendering a clip at the
masters
same time
of
as I'm
our
recording
own
this, so there
domain,
might be some FPS
our
drops
loyalty to
sometimes.
the Tokugawa Shogunate is as strong as ever. We have learned of the movement to overthrow them, and we will do everything in our power to prevent such a disaster. Our first priority should be to neutralize the threat of imperialist attacks from the west. By moving westward and subjugating enemy domains, not only do we protect the Shogun's interests, but we bring our troops closer to Kyoto. The ancient city cannot be allowed to fall into imperial hands any more than we can allow the Shogun's seat in Edo to fall. When war comes, we, the people of Nagaoka, will be ready. We will defend Japan's interests in the face of adversity. For the Shogun!
Oh yeah, okay. Let's start this up. So my first mission right now is to get my clan development level up. So here we have kind of like our little technology tree. If any of you guys haven't played this, we could start by going civil, which is more like economic gains and diplomatic gains, where like other factions will like you more, or we could focus on our military. What I like to do is I like to do a little bit of both. I'll start maybe getting civil or military first, and I'll start going back and forth, so I have a pretty balanced civilization. So first I think I'm going to go for the arms dealer, because it allows me to make a barracks, which allows me to make normal line infantry rather than just kind of like levy troops or militia, which are kind of weaker. So let's see what our situation is. So far we're located here. For our ship, we get a 2 kiting class, or 1 gunboat and 1 kiting class ship.
Yes, my lord.
We have 2 armies, one really tiny one and one other one. That guy's a freaking sick hat. I probably have my Shogun in here, or not my Shogun, but my Daimyo. And we come with a geisha. And then for diplomacy, let's hear who we're at war with. So we're allied and very friendly with Aizu, which is another big Shogun clan. And it seems that we're hostile against the Matsuro Shiro, I guess. I don't know how bad my diplomacy is. And I could trade with all these guys, but they're all... Oh, yeah, I'll trade with him because he's Shogun. The Toyama.
Our friend is always welcome.
Here's like our little menu. Explains your power, your prosperity,
let us talk.
which allegiance you are. And if you look at other teams, it'll show what their temperament is. Like if they're ambitious, defensive, passive, or whatever, then we got all our different things here. But all we want for now really is a trade agreement that makes some money, just in case I do go to war with them. I don't want to lose any diplomatic points for attacking people that are my allies later on. And from that, but just from getting that trade route, now we can see other teams. But I think we could see more. I might be wrong. Yeah, that's about it. So pretty much we're at war, it looks like, with then Matsuro Shiro down here. So I'm probably gonna group all my guys up right now.
Ready for orders.
Sun in here.
As you command. March. Destination reached.
Ready for orders. Up to your command.
I think your first place always starts off. Oh, I got meager soil, so I won't make as much money from that. But I do got an inn. So yeah, I think I'll make it a market. I'll get more money like that. Yeah, I guess I could get the farms. I don't know if I have money for a port. I'll save the rest of my money for troops. Make 2 units of levy infantry. 2 spearmen. Hopefully, I don't think I can move. Oh, yeah, I can move them around. I'll move my ships around so I can try to. Your ships in this game, unlike just normal Shogun 2, if you put them. Oh crap, I go all the way around. But if you put them close where the circle is to an enemy army, you could bombard them and do damage. Or if you fight an actual battle inside that circle, while you're fighting, you can call bombardment strikes every like couple of minutes. Here, I'm gonna move my geisha up. I think for now we'll end our turn. Because right now I don't want to charge down here because it's winter and I'll suffer attrition damage and I'll lose a lot of units. So I'm just gonna sit outside and keep adding units in from Meshigo so I can attack North Shiano. Okay, so let's move these guys right up against the border. As long as I'm inside my border, I won't suffer any damage, even if I'm outside my city. So we'll bring these gun units up. So I'll actually have a decent amount of gunmen now. And up here, Nagoaka, Yosa, or the Yosan. Are they Shogun? Yeah. Okay, so I'll get trade routes with them. I'll leave them there. I was planning on going up and taking the north, so I won't have to worry. But if they're Shogun, I'll just leave them be until they attack me themselves. Also, I guess I could do client management and show this. So here's our little domain or whatever. Shows what team you're for, what your missions are, your victory conditions you pit, and then if you go family council, you can see your dynasty tree. And I could convert to join and betray the Shogun and join the Imperials. And on the they actually do have this. I'm able, if you have extra generals, you could commission them to be your inspector general, comptroller, chief of staff, or commander in chief. And all these give different bonuses, but I'm not able to do this yet, either of these options yet until I advance more, I think. And for records, it just shows all the different stuff, your statistics, all that. So, yeah. So
your orders, my lord.
I think in the next 2 turns, I'm gonna move my army and attack North Shiano. I forgot to move my ships over too, but I think they could go all the way down there anyways. Capture the following province. Yeah, that's what I'm doing already. I'm gonna check the which alliance this island's on, because I can always attack them next.
At your service. We still have
Sato. Okay, they're Shogunate, so I don't want to attack them too much, but they have a good position, so they might be someone I'll attack later. And for now, I'll just keep my ship by my city. And I should recruit an extra guy, just in case I get attacked. That should be good.
your orders, my lord.
We might geesh up a bit. I could do an action, but okay, yeah, I could distract the army so they can't move, but the daimyo is there, so I don't think I could actually take control of the units he has, which isn't a lot anyways. So I'll just inspire my army so it gets higher morale. So that's one of the options the geisha gets. And I think next turn I'm gonna move my army in.
At your command.
Oh, I accidentally moved my general. That's something I didn't want to do.
Yes, my lord.
You know, I could bring them anyways. I'll bring my I'll recruit both of those guys and I'll be
At your
fine.
command.
And return. One thing that's kind of cool about this game that I noticed from playing another campaign without recording was there's an extra clan called the Obama clan. So when I was watching videos, there's been a lot of people just making social policy jokes about them failing to bankruptcy and stuff like that. It's kind of bad. Yeah, I'll just bring this whole army over. And I think it's next
My
turn.
sword for you, my lord.
We'll be at
My sword for you.
name all these guys. We'll be at sprint. So yeah, I got a really big army here, and this guy has an amazing hat, so I don't want to lose him. This sign right here, because I have a telegraph office, means that once I get the technology, I can make a railway. That's also another reason I want to do clan development, because I had to get one of the things over here. I'm trying to find it. I don't remember which one's the railway. There it is. We had to get this thing, Foreign Affairs, and allows us to make either different trading districts to get special elite troops as well as ironclads, and a railway station, which is something new to Shogun 2, or at least for the expansion. And it allows you to move units across really quickly to different cities. I haven't really got to use it yet, so I don't know if it goes everywhere or just other railway spots.
Yes,
So we'll just end our turn again. This is going really slow right now because I don't want to attack during winter. Yeah, there we go, now we got Spring. Now that it's Spring, I believe we got bonus. Yeah, all my provinces will be a little bit happier. So, well, let's move our army. Oh wow, I'm just out of the way attacking this decent sized army. Chances are I'm not going to show battles if I have like over 75% chance of winning once I get there, but yeah, if it's any less than that, even if it looks like we'll win, I'll battle it just to show you guys some battles. Because I find when I play Shogun 2 compared to any other Total War, the auto-resolve system works really well. And they'll actually do really good with your troops, so most of the time I just end up auto-resolving for like half an hour or an hour before I even actually have to fight. But it's also on hard, and I usually play on normal more, so I don't know, maybe I'll be surprised. Yeah, so we're going to siege another city, and also I hate siege battles. Yeah, you know what, I guess we could fight this one out. Oh, no, I don't want to fight an actual player, crap. There we go, hopefully I'll start. I'll just, I'll end it so you guys don't have to see the loading screen.